Hello and welcome to Wilds of Eldraine Early Access, and I'm happy to be bringing you some new brews that I've cooked up here on day one. And the first deck that I built is a deck that was really inspired to build immediately when I saw the green cards, because the green cards in this set are absolutely insane, and they would have been crazy good if we did have rotation, but I think they might still be fantastic. When I saw the difference in power level between green and the other colors, I had to try out any green deck I could. And this was the first one that really inspired me. And it comes from one of my favorite cards in the set. When I first saw this card, I was like, okay, it's pretty okay. The more I thought about it, the more insane this looked. Let's take a look. So, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, 4 mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you make a food token. Food tokens have tap, add green. That's pretty good. Now, the cherry on top is that you have this activated ability. 7 mana, sacrifice this enchantment. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of foods you control. Activate only as a sorcery. That is just so good. And the reason it's so good is because this deck has a lot of food tokens. And you'll see here, the food token cards are so efficient. They just make the deck run seamlessly as a very, very fast ramp deck with some fantastic payoffs. We got the Gruff Triplets, which I think are the card is really good. I don't think it fits as much in this deck. I just really wanted to play it, so I threw it in there. It's one of the best creatures I've seen in green for this kind of, well, not this archetype, but like for like a more aggressive, fast, rampy, tempo-y, like mid-range deck. Gruff Triplets is fantastic. 3/3 trample comes in, makes 2 copies of itself. When one of them dies, you put counters equal to its power on the other Gruffs. So it's a bunch of 3/3s. You kill one, you get 6/6s. You kill the other one, you kill 6/6, you get a 12/12. Super good. But let's jump into the food token cards first, because that really, that's the foundation, right? We got to talk about the new cards. Return from the Wilds. Absolutely fantastic. Choose 2. Sorcery for 3. Search your library for basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Create a 1/1 human creature token, and create a food token. Okay, so 3 mana, ramp 1, you're almost always doing that early game. And then you make a food, and the food essentially makes this a ramp for 2 because of Knight of Sweet's Revenge, which makes your food tap for mana, right? Insane. And then in the late game, you draw this. You can make a 1/1 in a food when you no longer need the ramp. So a ramp spell that has the flexibility to also be relevant in the late game is absolutely beautiful. And this does that. The flexibility, the versatility, everything's here. Like Return of the Wilds is so good. And sometimes you don't make the food token early because you need to stabilize with a 1/1. So ramping and making 1/1 is just fantastic. It's so good. This card is fantastic. Another banger is Welcome to Sweettooth, a 2 mana enchantment saga. Chapter 1, make a 1/1 human token. Chapter 2, make a food. We know how food works in this deck. And then Chapter 3 is absurd. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, equal where X is 1 plus the number of foods you control. So usually Chapter 3 on most sagas are not that good if they're going to be like extra stats. But +1/+1 counters are a totally different story. It makes a huge blocker. It's extremely relevant in the late game with cards like Gruff, with cards like Atraxa. Even with your 2-drops, it's good. Like any amount of +1/+1 counters for free, basically, because Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are already so good on this card, is just the cherry on top. It's so beautiful. Like this card is so good. Another banger, like every card in this deck is like absolute so good. Like all these green cards are just beautiful. I mean, I'm so happy to see more green power in standard, and this is definitely bringing that to the table. So Tough Cookie, first of all, it's just flavor wise, it's so fantastic. So Tough Cookie, 2 mana, 2/2 artifact creature food golem. So it's a food itself. Comes in, makes it another food token. For 3 mana, you can target non-creature artifact you control to become a 4/4 artifact creature until end of turn. So late game, you top deck this, you have a bunch of food, you play it for 2, you can have like 2 foods potentially if you have 8 mana, come out and become 4/4 creatures. Bonkers. But that's just the cherry on top. Again, the baseline is you're making 2 foods for 2. It's just so good. And then all the foods have the ability sack for 2, gain 3 life, which means you have a lot of life gain in this deck, which is insane. Steelseeker is absolutely bonkers in this deck as well. You have, so this is an older card, a 2-mana 1/2. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you can reveal it, put it in your hand. If it's not, you can put it in the graveyard. Or you can just leave it on top, whatever you choose to do with that. So super good. With the Tough Cookie, you're looking at 2 cards. With the Sweettooth, you can get 1 card with the food token. With the Return of the Wilds, you're getting 1 card off the top as well. Same thing with Knight of Sweet Revenge. So it's very consistently getting you at least 1 look at a card per spell you're casting. Almost always, except for the big spells, obviously. But it also has synergy with the White Sun's Twilight, because this creates 1/1s before it sweeps. So you get a bunch of procs, as we'll see in the games that are upcoming here. Bramble Familiar is the last card I'm going to showcase from the new set here. It's going to be a 7-mana sorcery adventure. Mill 7, put creature, enchantment, or land from among those onto the battlefield. So one of those, either creature, enchantment, or land, among the milled cards. Very good as a late game adventure bomb. A good top deck. An early game, obviously, 2-mana 2/2, tap, add green. Very good. And then it has an added ability, which is fantastic. It's not very relevant in this deck most of the time, but 2-mana, tap, discard a card, and you return this card to your hand. So you can cast the adventure side. Just so good. So those are the new cards. Obviously, I'm playing Atraxa as my draw because we have like basically almost no card draw other than Steelseeker. So this deck really needs some kind of burst. You play a big spell, you draw a bunch of cards. And Atraxa does that perfectly. It's also very good against mono red. Against most aggro decks, I would say it's very good. So you have that. And another card that is really the highlight of this deck, you can ramp so fast, White Sun's Twilight. And I'll talk about it in a second why it's so good with another card. But let's look at the card itself. 2-mana, X, gain X life, create X 1/1 colorless might tokens. And if X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. Sweeper, gain life, make creatures. And you know why that's relevant? Let's go back to the Knight of Sweet's Revenge. We have the 7-mana sacrifice. All your creatures get +X+X, where X number of food. By the time you're casting this for 5 or more, you have at least like 2-3 food minimum. That's minimum. So you activate this, that's +3/+3 on all your mites. That can actually just kill your opponent straight up. Honestly, it's so good. Like +3/+3, you have 5 mites, 5 times 4, dead. If they don't have a blocker, and usually they won't. And even if they have a blocker, they're dead the next turn anyways. It's just bonkers. I mean, this deck is so fun. It's so cool to see green cards actually being like really powerful and, you know, stepping up in terms of competing with other decks. And I think this this card specifically should find an archetype for itself in the standard best of 3 format. Either way, enjoy these matches. I had a ton of fun playing them, and I hope you enjoyed them too. There's got to be a card I'm not thinking of that would help me so much for casting Atraxa. Actually, I can just mill it. I forgot. Oh, this looks good. Oh, this looks good. Oh, I'm very happy with this deck. Oh, baby. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield, scry 1. Okay. Oh boy, I'm hyped up. This is looking good. Is there another ramp card? I feel like I'm forgetting so much. Like usually when you go into early access, your brain kind of shuts off because you have so many new cards to play with that sometimes you forget cards that already exist. Ooh. Yeah, enchantment is so broken, right? Because Cursed Roll is like actually broken now. Woo! Damn, I like token enchantments are so like. Wait, I have a question. Would rotation have removed most of enchantment's good cards, like Sluz now. Because I feel like the Cursed Roll stuff just buffs them so much for almost no reason, right? Cursed Roll is turn into a 1/1? A creature you control, okay. This is so cool. Counting got, yeah, okay. Wait, what? I can put that in the graveyard? I'm not putting it in the graveyard, right? Actually, maybe I am. Jesus. Okay, this is fat. Okay, that's big. Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like, yeah, this set was definitely not designed with no rotation in mind. Because holy moly. Oof. 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 Okay, I was wondering what people are gonna do with this, but now that I think about it, I think if every creature enters the battlefield with a cursed roll token, it's just straight up +2/+2 on everything, right? Jesus. Oh my god, maybe this is more this is broken, no? Am I wrong? Is this not broken? This feels so strong. Like this early game is unparalleled, I think. But I have so much life gain. I have so much life gain. It's crazy. Oh, I want to keep that because I get to cast it next turn, right? Oh no, I don't. I want to cast Atraxa next turn. I'm not keeping that. Actually, maybe I should have. I don't know. I mean, I'm not activating that, so I'm chump blocking. So I mean, I might as well just cast this, right? I probably should have kept it anyways, just for fun. Like, I want to cast that card eventually. Damn, I really have to. Ah, that sucks. I don't. I was hoping to get land, but I didn't. Now I can't sack for health, which could be. It could be a problem. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it is a problem. Holy sh. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, okay, that's why this is. Okay, that's cool deck. I'm happy I faced this because the vision is nice here. Like the deck vision is very good. Did not think about that. Oh, if only I had White Sun's Twilight, man. Come on. All right. Well, if this dies, I'm dead. If it doesn't die, it's gonna die. Oh, I know they can even demote this to 1/1 with the other roll tokens, right? Isn't there? Oh my god, it's so broken. The amount of pressure this puts out is unparalleled, I think, in standard. And the cursed roll tokens are really good. The wicked roll tokens. I don't think they have a removal spell, otherwise it would kill me, so this is a good sign. If I untap and I cast this White Sun's Twilight, we're in a decent spot, I think. Yeah, no, for sure. We're definitely in a decent spot. Jesus. I'm dead, right? I know I'm one they're one off. Holy moly. That is that is that is the thing. If they kill that, I'm done, right? Yeah, if they replace the, so if they have another roll token, I'm dead. I didn't find this early enough. I couldn't use my mana very well. Okay. Okay. Now it's still unfortunate that I have to cast this. Wait a minute. Don't I have Giga mana right now? Wait, I think I have Giga mana actually. Let's do it. Four, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What? I get the activation? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? That's even better than I thought it was then. Holy. I can literally dig 10 cards. So this comes in. Oh yeah, this comes in before it sweeps. What? That's crazy. Holy. I forgot that was that order, because usually if something sweeps, it would be before you summon the creatures, but since they have protection from it, basically, so. Oh my god, that's so broken. I have so much life gain in this deck too. I don't think I need Thrill Seekers anymore. I guess I don't need this much mana. Oh my, I'm gonna activate this next turn. Steelseeker drew me like legit 10 cards, at least, right? No, didn't let me activate. You're supposed to let your opponent activate it. My personal rule is to let my opponents have like the one extra turn to do their thing. But the rule of early access in general is to not concede until well, to not concede at all, really. So that's unfortunate. I really wanted to activate that. It is what it is. I think I'm keeping this, even though it's not like fantastic. I also think maybe I misplayed with the Return to Wilds. Maybe Return from the Wilds. I think it should have probably been a cast on 1/1 human instead of. I think going for the food token is not always better. Uh-oh. Finding a little bit too many basics. It's also possible I have to play more basics. I'm not making the celebration +1/+1 on +1/+1 counter. Oh wow. That might go a little bit fast. We'll see. Oh, I didn't say hello. Whoops. It's too late now. Now it's VM. There's a very tight window. I was too focused on like what I was doing. Whatever. Like at some point it becomes VM to say hello. I feel like there's a limit. I passed that limit. It'd be interesting to make like a video on like when emotes become bad manner. Or I think they're usually BM, honestly. Most people just assume they're what the hell? Dude, this rat deck is funny. This card is actually good though. I think no joke, this card is actually good. But you know what card is really good? How anti-fun am I right now? Somebody tell me how anti-fun I'm. Very anti-fun. Okay, well, I mean, we'll play this a few times. It's obviously like pretty good. It needs a lot of tuning, obviously. It's like first impressions, pretty good. I'm not gonna, abuse my opponents too much longer, though. We're gonna move off this deck soon. I don't want my opponents to feel that much pain of getting swept and then having me gain 5 life and have a bunch of... Let's try this thing, though. First time. Oh, GG. Hey. The deck is built correctly, you know? Okay, I'm gonna get to cast Gruff. That's cool. No artifact. Oh, no, we do have artifacts. So not only can this grab... Dude, Atraxa is so broken in this deck. You can get artifact, enchantment, creature, and land, right? And... Yeah, no. Yeah. That's it. Maybe more enchantments would be nice, but... What do I think of Seed of Hope? I don't know what that is. Seed of Hope. Doesn't sound familiar. Is it a new card? Oh, that's dead. Is that Rite of Oblivion? Nope. Back for seconds. Bargain. Okay. Yeah, that card's pretty good. This card is actually good. That's not legendary? Oh, it is. I was like, what? Seed of Hope, green mill 2, put permanent. No. Actually, I don't know. Is that instant? It is instant. I don't have an instant, so... But do I really need that much? I don't know. I actually don't know. I feel like Tough Cookie's so busted. Am I wrong? Like this thing late game when I have Giga Mana, you slam this and all your food tokens become 4/4 basically. So good. And the fact that it can also like stabilize you early game while also generating food tokens for free. Like this deck makes a lot of sense. Now I'm gonna tackle the weaknesses here because let's stop huffing the copium a little bit. Counter spells are gonna be a thing, which is why I probably have to build this in a different manner. I probably have to be like more into black and run duress, or more into blue and run counter magic. Probably black if I had to guess. Let's finish this. Okay. See, they let me finish the game. Thank you, appreciate it. But anyways, what I was talking about, yeah, counter magic, big problem. Also, I can't deal with planeswalkers. Another big problem. No haste. That's another big problem. There are a lot of like kind of issues with this deck. You can remedy them mostly by just adding black and like having edict and like good removal spells, and you go less into the synergy, more into like just playing good cards. That's usually what standard is. It's hard to go full on synergy unless you're a proactive aggro deck. When you're a slower deck, you have to take out cards that just are too focused on like things coming together. You have to play individually good cards. So Leyline, yeah, Leyline and Duress, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That sounds about right. And I just run like less. I don't run the 1/2 basically because the 1/2 is kind of useless. I don't know what else. There would be a few things that would cut to make room for like more neutral cards that don't require much deck building or build rounds. Maybe binding's not it though, because I feel like binding would force me to play red, which I don't have. I wouldn't have like anything to cast on red, right? I would need a basic land. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be binding. I think edict is enough. The enchantment hate is going to be pretty strong post when the set's released, so that's kind of scary to me. I'll keep it, but it's not that good. Uh-oh. Alright, what's more anti-fun? Playing a proactive early game counter every spell deck with a bunch of good creatures, or playing I sweep your board deck plus cast Atraxa? I feel like this is more, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is more toxic or not. Actually, they're kind of even in my eyes. I don't know if I would say one is more toxic than the other. I just play Cookie, right? No, I don't. I don't play Cookie. Let's play this. Then I play Steel into Cookie, and then I play this. Toxic Streamer. Hey, this is pretty toxic too, huh? Although they didn't do anything early game. Demolition Field. What? No! Why would you do this? Why would you Demolition Field in early access? How anti-fun is that? I mean, we're all anti-fun here, honestly. We're all banding together. Don't worry, guys. I'll play a fun deck next. Next deck is a fun deck. No worries. Don't worry about it. Chill out. Let's win a few more. Or lose. I should keep that. Because I can play this into this. Flash? I don't remember what can happen here. I'm too scared. I'm not attacking. If that dies, I'm so screwed. Oh no, they're shuffling. No! No. Demolition Field. I don't even think people would think about playing Demolition Field in early access, right? Oh, never mind. I guess they have another color they want. That makes more sense. It's still, yeah, that makes more sense. But still, if you're playing a 3-color deck, can you even... Now that's cool. Now that is cool. They are playing a fun deck after all. Never mind. It wasn't a fairy deck. It was a activated ability deck. Now I'm the one who's anti-fun for sure. No doubts about it anymore. I don't think I need that. Five mana. I think I just passed, right? I have Giga Mana now. Giga Mana. They don't know you're anti-fun yet. Oh yeah, they don't. Nobody expects the anti. This is pretty anti-fun though. But I'm more anti-fun here, so it's fine. We're like, it's an anti-fun battle. You can't go like too anti-fun. There's a limit. There's what the heck? Weird auto tapper. Yeah, there's a line you have to not cross. And I'm pretty close to the line. I'm not gonna lie. But my deck has no spot removal. I have like literally 0 board presence early game almost. Like no pressure. I can't attack. Oh, I'm telling you guys, this card's busted. I'm about to get countered here. Trample. Do I sweep here? I feel like I can't sweep because if this gets countered, it's actually like kind of okay. But if this gets countered, I lose. Okay, GG. I mean, if this doesn't get countered, I think I win, right? I forget I have life gain as well. Sorcery. Oh, I have creature as well. Nice. Cool. Just pass, right? Keep up the life gain in case I need it. Slogger with 8 field of run. Jeez. Oh, they have removal. Oh, they have removal. They have removal. That's a 4/4. Giga. Absolutely. Oh no. Well, I'm chump blocking that. That's not really a question. Each probably. Do I just eat the cookie? I think I eat the cookie. Oh, I could have chump blocked. Yeah. Well, whatever. Good thing they're not playing counter spells. Or are they? If these lands, no, these lands are not great. I was gonna say if these lands also counted as their basic land type, it would be a lot better. Two, three H. Man, I love this card. This card's so good. I knew it was good. This is, oh my god, I'm so happy it's actually good. It's so broken with whites on silent. Like the thing is, dude, in standard, if Demir is still good, this deck is like unplayable. I think maybe. Again, we'll have to see what happens when I modify it for best of three. Like obviously the sideboarding can help. I just have no concept of like what this deck's gonna look like in best of three. I can't really build it yet, since I wouldn't be able to test it. God, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And this cookie is so busted. But yeah, their deck was not anti-fun. Well, actually no, it was definitely not. I thought it was gonna be just full fairy counter spell. That's actually anti-fun, but that deck's good probably, especially in early access. It's gonna be good. For now, I haven't seen a deck more anti-fun than mine. And I'm still playing the Gruff, which is not even good in this deck. Like it's actually bad. But that's my what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. I'll play one suboptimal card in my deck that's still good compared to playing like, I don't know, Leveler, or I probably wouldn't be Leveler. It'd probably be not White Sun, Sunfall, and like spot removal or something. This is not a keep, right? What am I? What kind of copium am I on where this is a keep? All right, fine. We're going aggro. How do you guys feel about that? I'm doing it. It was not right, but I should have kept this, but whatever. Because I have two white, and I don't have any artifacts. Can we change the soundtrack? I don't know. I can't even hear it. What is this? Splatoon? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna play it this turn though. God damn it. If only this card had rotated. If only. We can only dream of a standard rotation that's not gonna happen. What the? I'm kind of scared actually. Now that I didn't keep. I can't block that. Now that I didn't keep the Well then. Well, well, well. All the tables have turned. Cut down, there it is. Oh my god. Jesus. Grow! First time it's actually gonna be good though. It's gonna be good here. So many rats. Bloody rats. Get out of my board. I don't know. Damn, I can't really sweep, can I? Oh. Well, it would help if I actually read the card, you know? Hey, whatever, man. I mean, it's fine. I probably had to sweep anyways. Oh, they make 7. Oh, I should have read that card too. I thought it was the amount of damage it dealt. So I'm so dumb. Okay. Anyways, I might actually lose. Maybe this card's not so bad in this deck actually. Wait, what? Oh, it's on. Oh no, never mind. It's only on copies of Gruff. I'm done. What? That instant speed make 2? Oh no. Toxic, go! Yes! And the food helps me so much, like, in terms of not dying. Thumbs up. Very nice. Those aggro decks are hard though, because obviously my deck is not not great against it. Not great against most aggro decks, I would say. I don't have much removal power. Other than my sweeper. It's because I'm playing Gruff. I'm gonna lose at some point. Somebody's gonna play either Fairy deck or Mono Red. Even that red deck should have won if I didn't top deck White Sun's Twilight. Which I certainly did. It's gotta be a deck we haven't seen yet though, I think. Make the Planeswalker? That's hard. I think that's hard. I think making the Planeswalker work is difficult actually. It's not really supposed to be for standard, I think. I don't think I'll be able. I wouldn't be able to get any wins with it because the ult is plus. I guess it's yes 3-turn ult. That's kind of difficult without it taking damage. Beamer prowess. You think that's possible? I can look. What is it with the Are we talking about like Rot Priest targeting with like the 2/1 fairy thing? Who? What I wasn't paying attention, but what did I just say that I was gonna lose to Mono Red? Who does this in early access? Like what? Like sure, my deck is toxic, but like why? Why play this when you can brew so many decks? Why even bother? I don't think I need the blue. I'm just gonna grab it. Build around Otter? Sure, okay, sure. Let's do an Otter deck. I'm down. After I beat this mono red player. Not happening. Double Kumano early game into triple 1-drop, a double 1-drop. I mean, that's just not happening. Questing Druid and the Otter's New Shell Adventure Prowess. I mean, I'll try it. I have no idea what it's gonna look like, but might be good enough. All right, we do have Atraxa soon, so you know what? There's a chance. There's a chance. Very low chance, but like facing double Kimono and double Chick is already such an outlier draw. I don't know if I can stabilize from here. But if I do, it will be with the track, so I just don't really know. I don't know. I have to survive this turn, and I have to not die from burn. Hopefully I'm only taking 4 damage here. Doubt it. Triple Chick, double Kimono, triple Chick. Jesus. What in the world? I don't think I live even. Nah, I don't. Even with this, right? I needed the sweeper. I guess I have nothing. If they have absolutely nothing. But they have a stop and they didn't Mishra's Foundry, which probably means there's something. 2, 7. I am not dead. I'm only dead to like 3 damage, so if I live, it's done, but that's fine. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Wow, okay. Alright, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Plus the synergy with the +1/+1. Wait, what? Oh, +1? This is broken. I was just, I mean, it doesn't change that much. But I was assuming that this was just X +1/+1. But +1, they made this card like even better than I thought it was. It's already like pretty good. It was already like really good. Now it's insane, I think. And then you guys were talking about like me not playing Atraxa. Like what kind of nonsense is that? If they're allowed to play mono red, I'm allowed to play Atraxa, right? Copium. Big Copium. Not the villain. True. I don't need to land. That's what's cool about this. That's what's cool about that card. It's so good. That you can late game, you just make a food and a 1/1. Like, it's so good compared to other ramp things. Wait, it's over. Wait, I'm done. I was BMing. That's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't realize it was done. It's okay. I wanted to show off my sweet synergy. I mean, if you enjoy my content and would like to help me keep making it, consider supporting me over on Patreon, where you can access to a bunch of bonus videos, as well as other rewards depending on the tiers. And thank you so much to all the lovely patrons that are already subscribed. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you all in the next video.